We have 53 villain songs, some of the best ones from Disney, from DreamWorks, from Sony, from Hazbin Hotel, live action films, everything you name it. My only real criteria, so if you're throwing out other plays at me, I don't want it. You also won't see the Grinch song on here because the villain has to be taking part to some extent themselves. I got a ton. Let's talk about them. Let's do it. First off, we have This Is the Thanks That I Get, a little song from Wish. Here's the thing, this song, not good, just straight off the bat. At the end, it gives a little bit of potential when he gets a little angry, gets a little feisty, but my main problems with this song is a lot of my main problems I have with Disney just in general these days. They don't want to get dark, they don't want to get evil or spooky, anything like that. It's way too safe, the song itself, I can't really get with it. The lyrics don't hit. The melodies don't be melodying. Yeah, this song, I'm putting it in the bottom tier. Noski, sir. I am gonna try to rearrange them so that the songs closer to the end are the better ones. So if I get a song better than this, I'll put it closer. So we'll just go like that. Up next, I have Prince Ali Reprise. I think this is a pretty good song. I'm gonna put it in the good tier. This is a good song. Everything about it is pretty damn great. No complaints there, but I got a new complaint for you. It's way too short. Right when it starts to get banging, the song ends, and that's a bummer. Up next, we have Shiny. Shiny is a fantastic villain song. It is a little odd. It's going great, by the way. It is a little odd because Tamatoa really just has this one scene, but you can't deny just how much fun this song is, just how good it is. And then on top of how fun it is, on top of how good this performance is, that second kind of turn, well, dude, that takes like a good, sinister, oh crap, dude, Maui's kind of screwed, his hook don't work, we're in trouble. I love that part of the song, and the rest of it just slaps. It's a great villain song. Up next, I have Going Home from Rocky Horror Picture Show. I was kind of like in a weird spot with where I was gonna put these songs in general, because there's so many Frankenfurter songs, so I really only included this and Sweet Transvestite. The other ones, it would work on his core legs. That's not like a villain song. Yeah, he's singing. Nothing villainous about the songs. He's just like, those are just kind of like, he's horny over his man doll kind of songs. So I'm not including that. But Going Home, I think sonically is my favorite. I think the melodies of it all is fantastic. And you can't deny, dude, just how good Tim Curry is in these roles, man. He's so good. Just so much swagger, so much charisma. And this one, I've seen all blue skies. It's fantastic. It's crazy how good of a vocalist he is, like actually. I'm gonna put it in good, and I'm gonna say I like it more than Prince Ali Reprise. The Elegant Captain Hook, I'm not a big fan of. It's a little too old school for me. I can get down with some of those old school songs. This one though, I don't know, it just doesn't really hit that good for me. Captain Hook only sings a tiny bit. I'm never like thinking of this one. In fact, when I first made this list, I totally forgot about this one. Someone had to remind me. Trust in Me is a little bit better. I'm gonna put Trust in Me also in mid, although it is better than Captain Hook. Again, kind of a short banger, kind of a simple song, but I like the visuals, some of these like hypnotic scenes of Mowgli getting hypnotized, getting caught in Kaa's gaze. I can get down with that. I can like, you know, enjoy it enough while I'm listening to it. I'm never thinking about it. I'm never like, oh, I should go back and listen to Trust Me. No. Trust in Me. Yeah, no, I'm good. Up next, we have our first song from Hazbin Hotel. They are kind of all out of order, so we get like a strange reprise next. I'm putting this in good, but I do think it is worse than those three. This also suffers a little bit of the Prince Ali reprise kind of situation. It's a great song, no complaints. I got another complaint though, it's just way too short. If they gave Christian Borle, if they gave Vox another 30-45 seconds to really cook with this song, really be sinister, it could have gotten up into that upper echelon. I do have You'll Be Back though, and I am going to put this also in good tier, and it's my favorite of these three. Yes, it's not like a super evil traditional villain song, but it's really funny. Jonathan Groff is fantastic. If you've seen it on like the Disney Plus, you know, him doing all these moves, that's really funny. Before you say, oh, what about Broadway? What about Broadway? I'll include it if it has like a movie version, a quote unquote movie version. I saw this in theaters. That's about as close to a movie version as we're gonna get. Up next, I have Brighter. Brighter is a great villain song. I'm gonna put it in great, not as good as Shiny though. I'm not gonna talk about Brighter too much. I've been making a ton of Hazbin Hotel content. I don't like the motives for this character, and that kind of bleeds into this song, him talking about his past and everything like that, but the animation is still good. The vocals and all of that still are good, and I gotta admit, the more I listen to it, the more I like it. The more I'm like, this is catchy, I want to listen to this again. The more I'm like, you know, walking around lifting weights and I'm like, will anyone here tell if I listen to Brighter right now? I kind of want to listen to Brighter right now in the gym. But the villain song that is better than both of those ones by far is How Bad Can I Possibly Be? This song is so freaking good, dude. One of the best, like, I think Disney villain songs that we have. We get so much growth from this character as he transcends goofball Onceler into this maniacal man made of greed, and how he's manipulated by his family, how he betrays the Lorax, and how he just destroys all of the environment in pursuit of his greed and his money. All of that while being oblivious that he is the villain of the story. Him saying, how bad can I be? Look at all this good stuff I'm doing. I'm manipulating charity. I'm doing all of these bad things. And that's what makes him a good villain in this point, is because he's so convinced still in his head that he's not bad, and that's what makes it so good. On top of that, the song is a banger, dude. Let Andy from The Office Cook. Great villain song. Other Friends from Steven Universe, the movie, is actually also really good. It is my least favorite, but I am gonna put it in great. I think the performance here is really good. Some of the double entendres that we're getting. Oh, she can't be serious. That one coming back later into the film. She's such a goofball. She can't be serious. Oh, dude. Fantastic. I like this one. It's short, but it's not too short. It's like snappy to where it's like, once I get there and I listen to it, boom, play it again, dude. It's just addictive, you know? The vocals are great. It's very ominous, very evil. I like it. A song that is not as evil, but is still a banger is Dentist from Little Shop of Horrors. Steve Martin, dude, you can't deny just the unfathomable talent of this man. It's really funny. We get some really good moments in like the actual movie. The big mouth moving and everything like that, trying to chomp. The fact that that is a puppet, like shot from within, like in real frame, in camera, spectacular, dude. One of the most underrated shots of that movie. Just a banger, just funny. I love this song. Soda Pop is good. I'm gonna put it right here. My thing with Soda Pop, obviously it's a banger, obviously it's a good jam, and while it like borders on that sense of like evil, because we know they're bad at this point in the story, it's not a very sinister song, and that's where it loses me. I'm gonna like the sinister songs more, even like compared to like You'll Be Back, which is up, you know, more happy in tone. The lyrics still aren't. Soda Pop, very happy, very cheery. So it loses a little bit of points, but it's still a banger, dude. Throw it on, I'm jamming. World Burn, I think, is kind of mid. I actually watched this again. I saw this movie in theaters. I was like one of the only people, and I listened to the song again. And the best thing that this song has going for it is Renee Rapp. We get those reprises of Meet the Plastics, her portion there. And while she's singing, you're like, dude, this is pretty good. Her vocals are spectacular, dude. Renee Rapp's so talented. However, once we get some of this burn book stuff with the other students coming in, loses me a little bit. Falls a little bit off, kind of hurts the replayability of this. Don't You Forget Reprise. I'm gonna move things a little bit around. I think this is right about there. I don't think it's as good as Brighter, but it's still a good snappy. We get that Vox and Alistair back and forth. It's a really good song. The Alistair vocals are always crazy. I love that filter. My Lullaby is up next from Lion King 2. And you know, call me a crazy guy. Bam. This is the best one in the good tier so far. The lead vocal is just so unique. And then we get the other ones. We get this, oh yeah, what a guy. Kovu, what a guy. Kovu, what a guy. All the mix of those vocals layer really well, and just like, and in general, the song has a lot of layers to it. I would say it's just as layered as Be Prepared, although I don't think it works quite as well. It's evil, it feels slimy. It takes place in like this dark cave as we're ascending. This dark king is gonna ascend to take over Pride Rock, all that stuff. Really cool. Listen to it again if you haven't. I think this one's great. It's a very evil kind of song. Feels a little more evil than Be Prepared, maybe, minus like the Nazi, you know, whatever they're called, hyenas. Damn, dude, we are moving slow. I do think Gaston is, I'm gonna go like this, actually. I'm sorry, Gaston. I don't think you're as good as How Bad Can I Possibly Be. This is another song all about Gaston. It's very much a villain song. Even though LeFou starts this thing off, Gaston quickly takes over, hyping this guy up, talking about all of his feats. It's a fun time, but who's to say villain songs can't be fun? It's still all about Gaston. It's still scummy business going afoot. And I like this one. I think that's pretty good. This one also evil, dude. They're kidnapping Santa Claus and they're just brainstorming torture for this guy. You can't get more evil than that. The performances are really good. I'm gonna say that a ton, especially when you consider this is the voice of Jack and Sally in addition to this third voice singing about this, changing their voice. Catherine O'Hara, Danny Elfman singing these voices, really cool. Obviously the scene itself is great. We've kind of gotten some teases here and there that these people aren't great. This confirms it all. It's a good time. Mine from Pocahontas, as I just coughed. I'm gonna admit it, I don't like it. I don't know what it is. I don't think the vocal matches this. I don't think the character matches this. He kind of takes this more like of, not a show tune per se, but it's a little classier. I don't think it works really at all. I'm skipping this one. There's a way better song in this movie. Merry Men also, it has some funny lines, but again, I think it's a little too cheeky for me. This is from Shrek, of course. And before you jump on here and you say, oh, what about I Need a Hero, you know, all that stuff like that, I'm not doing the jukebox songs. I'm not doing that. Merry Men is an original song in my knowledge, so I'll count it. Don't like it, though. Hell is Forever, I'm not gonna lie, from Hazbin Hotels. If you're a Hazbin hater, you might be bummed out with some of the things I do with this list, because Hell is Forever is better than all of those songs. It's so damn good. Alex Brightman is phenomenal. The Charlie intro is pretty cool, but really all this rock, dude, we get with Adam, him talking about, you guys are screwed, we're coming to kill you. It's just a banger song. It's a lot of fun. Kind of like Other Friends. It's one that I'm like, play it again, dude, run it back. This one's good. Bye Bye from Lion King, Mufasa. That one is my favorite of the bottoms, but it is still at the bottom. Mads Mikkelsen tries, dude. He tries. And while this song tries a little bit harder to be evil, to be kind of creepy, I don't think it commits enough. We get this chorus. Bye bye, bye bye. Doesn't work as well. Up next, we got Bop to the Top. Bop to the Bop, Bop to the Bop, I consider to be a bop, kinda. It is a banger song. I can't listen to it and be like, hell yeah, dude. Some of these doesn't work the same, especially now. It kind of sounds a little Jack Nicholson. It is kind of crazy watching that. It's a villain song. We're rooting against these people. And then we have Miss Baltimore Crabs. I like the melodies. I like the music. I like the singing. It is kind of an odd song though. This old lady, just glazing herself, man. Kind of strange. I'm gonna put it down here. Right there. Right there. Supper Time is a supreme banger. Little Shop of Horrors has a ton of villain songs, and I'm gonna put Supper Time here. Not super long, but it does a lot really well. It's built around this bass, and this bass just carries it, dude. It's so cool. The background vocals are haunting. Obviously, Audrey 2's vocals are insane in this. Some of my favorite villain vocals just of all time. It all comes together to be this beautiful and a haunting piece of music that I think works really well. And the reprise is even better. Stayed Gone is good. I'll put Stayed Gone right around here. Man, these good ones are really filling up. Hot damn. I'm gonna put Stayed Gone right in the middle. Again, a little more upbeat in tone. I love the Alistair and Vox back and forth. Some of those is really cool, especially as we get the song starting with Vox, transitioning to the both of them. Alistair ends the song. I love the way Alistair ends the song. Those designs are awesome. Again, that radio vocal slaps, I'm not gonna lie. Mother Knows Best, I'm gonna put at the bottom of great. A good song, a fantastic song, a talented song. However, doesn't quite grab me as much as the other ones do in that tier, but I like that one more than all the other ones on this list so far. Mother Knows Best, really good song. One of the first examples of like a villain song can be a little more upbeat for Disney. They ran with it a little too much after that, but I think it works here. Meet the Plastics, I'm gonna put here. I think it's a little short. I think that Renee Rapp is better in World Burn, but yeah, it's just like not as good as World Burn, but it doesn't have that kind of annoying second half, so that's kind of good. Man, we're like halfway done, dude. Sheesh, this is gonna be a long video. Feed Me is fantastic, dude. I'm gonna put Feed Me right around here. This is a big story song as we learn that Audrey 2 can speak and that he's tasting this blood for real, for real. He's coming after it. He wants it. He wants Seymour to start killing for him. It's such a good back and forth villain song. We talk about that back and forth with Alistair and Vox, different things like that. This one fantastic. He's trying to convince Seymour to kill for him to get him some more blood. Obviously, Seymour has a conscience at this point, so he doesn't want to do that. The back and forth is great. I love how the song ramps up, how they join forces in the end. Fantastic song, dude. This is one I'm listening to all the time. The World's Greatest Criminal Mind. This is from the great Mouse Detective. This one's cool. I like Vincent Price, but Radigan. Yeah, I don't know. Just doesn't hit the same for me. Sweet Transvestite, I feel like people would have been upset if I left it off this list. And while I guess it is a villain song to some extent, he admits, you know, oh, you got a flat? How about that? I think all of that's just fine in terms of it being a villain song, but this song is carried by Tim Curry, just how talented he is. It's a good time, although I don't think it's as good as all the other ones. And yeah, it's just kind of, sweet obsession, anticipation. Sweet Tooth is from Wonka. I like Sweet Tooth enough when I hear it. I'll put it here. It's a fun song. It's just funny. Keegan-Michael Key. It's all these chocolate overlords trying to convince this cop to start bullying Wonka so that he doesn't get ahead in the candy game. It's funny. It's harmless. It's not hurting anyone. I can listen to it and be like, this is so silly and stupid, but it comes back around to being enjoyable. Your Idol, dude. Damn. I love How Bad Can I Be. Is Your Idol better? I think it is. Okay. Holy glaze. I know. Okay, the thing with Your Idol I love so much is obviously this double entendre of using the K-pop idol with this religious figure. I love that so much, and I think there are so many good themes about K-pop, about entertainment, about celebrity in general in this movie, and I think this song is the pinnacle of that, because K-pop idols are obviously called idols, and that's insane, and this kind of fulfills the other end of what that analogy can be. These are religious idols. This is, I'll be your idol. I am your K-pop idol. I am your religious figure. It's a dark song. It's like an evil song, but it's still just a slapper, dude. I love what the song means in the movie. I love how Huntrix Rumi comes back to combat the song right after this. That is awesome as well. Everything about the song I think is really cool. The performances are great. The animation's great. Them wearing their demon outfits, being accepted by the people, showing how far the people have fallen. Fan-freaking-tastic, dude. I know this song's new. I know it's new, but trust me, it is so damn good, dude. Especially when you consider all that meaning. There's a world I put this in S tier. I put it in perfect. There's a world, maybe we'll see where I go later on, but right now, it's the best on the list. It's so freaking good. Dude, okay, honestly, this one's fantastic too. I Want to Be Like You. That is fantastic, dude. I love this song. Oh, I'm floating around like here. I want to be like you. Ooh. I'm gonna put it right there, right in between Shiny and Gaston. Shout out to my grandpa for putting me on Louis Prima, man. That's the guy that plays King Louis, that sings the song. Louis Prima, check out his music. It's really good. Dude, it's just, this song, man, I just love the vocals. I love the layers of it. You bring in Baloo at the end. That's hilarious. And I think it's really cool, just like the idea of the song. The monkeys being close to humans. Obviously, he wants to be human. He wants fire for his own purposes, his own sinister, selfish purposes. Really cool. Bad With Us, dude. Hazbin Hotel. I'm gonna put Bad With Us. I'm gonna put Bad With Us right after Bop to the top. Let me move some stuff around. Yeah, Soda Pop is much better than Bad With Us, but Bad With Us, such a good time, dude. It gives Christian Borle a lot of time to just go crazy. Again, I'm not going to talk about this one too much. I've made so many Hazbin Hotel videos. There's so much of me talking about the song out there. Subscribe, watch all that stuff if you really want to. Magic Dance actually is really good too. I'm going to put Magic Dance right in the middle. You remind me of the babe with power. Obviously, David Bowie's great. Obviously, you watch the song, you're like, what the hell's going on? Is this baby magic? Why are the Teletubbies and all the Muppets trying to, like, are they trying to eat this baby? Why is he the only, like, non-puppet? Why is the baby the moon at the end? This is so confusing. You can't think about it too much, but it's a banger. They're gonna eat this baby, maybe they want his magic. I still don't really know. This movie is weird. You're only second rate, dude. That's a good song. Okay, I gotta scoot all these guys over again, dude. Damn, everyone's getting in their way. Scoot, scoot, scoot. I mean, scoot a little more over. We'll probably fill in these gaps. This is like a full-on proper villain song that Jafar gets in the second Aladdin. If you haven't heard the song, I recommend checking it out. It's kind of like a dark, twisted turn on Friend Like Me. Jafar is unleashed. He has these evil powers. Again, I like the song. I recommend it. It's really good. Jonathan Freeman goes crazy. Not Jonathan Freeman. That's the guy that plays freaking Bilbo. Jeff Freeman, something like that. Savages, savages. Are they even human? Feel good putting Savages. Boom, right there. Right after My Lullaby. Right before Savages. It's kind of hilarious now listening to these voices, and you're like, that's the Winnie the Pooh guy. That would not fly, him playing the Pocahontas chief in this day, let me tell you. Mean Green Mother from Outer Space. I honestly think that's my least favorite of the Audrey 2 songs. I don't know what it is. Something about it just doesn't really stick with me. Yeah, I don't know. Toxic Love, dude. Damn, that one's great. Toxic Love. I might put Smooth You. I might put Toxic Love right before Gaston. Oh, Shiny Brighter. Let's go Toxic Love right after Brighter. Yeah, let's go. Okay, that's not bad. Toxic Love is from FernGully, another Tim Curry banger. It's so sexy. Strangely, he's a smoke monster that's pollution, but the animation's really cool, and I think just the vocals of Tim Curry carry the song so far. You listen to this one, and I think even more so than anything in Rocky Horror, you can just hear just how good of a vocalist Tim Curry is. It's actually insane. Vocals go crazy. It's an evil song. The animation's great. Lyrics are all good. I like the song. Gravity. Haters, you might be mad that I'm doing this, and I don't think it's too soon, but I am going to do this. I want to go Gravity next year. I want to say it's perfect. Does it have the meaning? Does it have the steak sauce that your idol does? I don't think so, but I think to some extent it doesn't have to, because it's simpler, right? This is just a good old-fashioned revenge song, and I don't think that necessarily it has to have the same content and substance that your idol does, because I think Gravity is just that much of a banger. It is a supreme banger. I think everything about it, it feels angelic, but like still off and a little creepy, because obviously in this show the angels are gray figures. This one, not good, and we get these angelic choirs, right? It feels epic. It feels ethereal. The Adam vocals, Alex Brightman, phenomenal. Those come in at the perfect times. I love how the character, boom, she's like syncing her punches with the BPM, with the snares, boom. No one know, boom, who I'm dealing with, boom. It's so good, dude. It's so freaking good. I know it's soon. Hazbin haters, give this one a listen. If you don't think this is like an S tier villain song, give it a chance. You don't have to watch the show. Just listen to this with a little bit of context. It's fantastic. And just like that, I'm going to put another song in S tier. I'm going to go with the Mob song. I think the way this one builds, the scale of it is awesome. The way the villagers are singing, oh, they drops are free. Oh, it's time to take some action, dude. Oh, that's like one of my favorite villain song moments. The way Gaston jumps onto this thing, the way he's getting them all hyped up. He's showing the mirror. Huh, you like this guy? You like this beast guy? Huh, you like him? The green, the way it contrasts like that blue black sky background. It looks so beautiful, dude. It looks so beautiful, but like evil beautiful, you know? This one, oh man, such an all-time banger. Even you can tell it's really good when even the live action version from the movie, that one's good, because you can't ruin the song. It's just how damn good it is. Okay, dude. Oh, those songs are too good. We gotta calm down a little bit. Let's talk about Once We Get Up There. Once We Get Up There is good. It's a good song. In fact, I would say it's the best song in the good tier so far. We get some motive, we get some explanation for the V's in Hazbin Hotel. Again, it's an upbeat song, it's a happier sounding song, but still, they're talking about conquering heaven, and it's a good song at that. The pianos are nice, Christian Borle is great. The only song in the season for season 2, the V's are bouncing off each other. That's really cool, good song. Man, playing with the big boys though. Damn, dude, do I gotta move all this stuff again? Okay, I'll move them all again. I really like this one. It's kind of hilarious. It's Steve Martin and Martin Short, but Moses steps on the scene and he said, Pharaoh, my God's awesome. You stink. Let my people go. And then he goes, Hotep, hoy, why don't you show this snake charm? Give the snake charmer answer. These two, like, you know, goon goofball priests. They're like, you know, whatever, priests, shamans, whatever they are. They jump on the scene and they're trying to flex on Moses. What I like about this scene, though, is as dark as it is, it tells us more about the story. I think the best part is when, you know, Moses turns his staff into a snake, this big, like, golden snake. It's not like golden per se, but it's goldenish. And then they come out and they go, oh, you want to turn your thing into a snake? Check this out. They come out with these two little snakes, and then the Moses snake, he's eating those little snakes because he's God snake. These are little, you know, goofball magic snakes. Fake magic, though. Small scenes like that show, while they're hyping this up, they're goofballs. Moses is right. That God is right. That is all cool while still not losing the ominous feeling of this song. I think it's fantastic. I think it's one of the best songs of this movie. One of the best non-Disney villain songs I can think of. How many of these are Disney so far? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing pretty 5. We're doing pretty good. So maybe not one of the best, but as far as animated goes, because how many non-animated do we have? Just 2. Professional Pirate. I can't put in the great tier, but I'm not gonna lie, it's so much fun, man. Another Tim Curry banger. This one not focusing too much on the vocals, but it's just funny, dude. You get Tim Curry singing. Oh crap, it's just so funny, dude. I love Tim Curry singing with the Muppets. I love some of these lines. Upstage, lads, this is my only number. I could have been a contender. It's so funny. It's a good time. The music sounds good too. This one's really good. In the Dark of the Night, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people really love this one and point to it as like one of the star children of the non-Disney villain songs. I think it's good. I don't think it's great. It feels epic. It feels evil. Something about it just doesn't grab me that much, but I can still listen to the song and always enjoy it. It's a good time. It's a good song. It's the best song in this movie. I don't really love this movie though, but yeah. Supper Time Reprise is so freaking fantastic. It takes what the original Supper Time does and it just does it so much better. I'm gonna put it like that. I think I might like it more than Shiny, more than that. Not as good as this time, that's for sure. Supper Time Reprise, like I said, it just does it better. That bass, dude, so freaking good. And in universe, like in the canon ending to this song just kills like the main love interest. It's so good. It's evil. Audrey 2 is one mean mother from outer space, man. I am gonna say that Friends on the Other Side, I think people for some reason don't want to admit that this song is as good as it is. This song is perfect on every level. Keith David is great. The middle part, while slow, not slow enough, it still gives us a lot of story. Dr. Facilier delivering on all of these like fake promises that he's offering these two guys in this. The way the song starts, it's slick, it's smooth, it's ominous. The way the song ends, it's epic. It's like evil. We know this guy is playing around. We know this guy's powerful. Keith David is just so perfect in this song. This is a perfect villain song in my opinion. One of the best to ever do it. And people that pretend it's not, shut up, dude, shut up. You're being like just dumb and nostalgic. Oh, this can't be Hellfire. This can't be Prepared. If this is your favorite villain song of all time, that's a super valid take. Oogie Boogie song, I'm gonna put at the top of great. You might hate me. I do think Your Idol is better than Oogie Boogie song. This song is a lot of fun. It's so good. Ken Page is fantastic on these vocals. Obviously, the scene itself is great. It's a good time. I think the substance of Your Idol beats it for me. That's just my opinion, but it's still it's a banger song. Again, one of the best. But man, dude, these last 4, these are some real freaking players. Obviously, YouTube retention, dude. I gotta save some of the best ones for last. I do think of this list, I'm gonna put Unfortunate Souls up there. Again, I've said this a lot. The way the song builds is great. Ursula is just so charismatic, dude. Ariel doesn't do much in the song, but she doesn't have to because Ursula is such a presence, dude. We needed another song from her, quite frankly. That's one of the bummer parts about Disney. They're a little scared sometimes to give their villains another song. Let them have it, dude. Let them have it. Her stealing the voice, that Ariel vocal at the end, it's beautiful, man. It's so good. Her stealing it. Keep singing. Keep singing. Oh, dude, it gets me hyped just talking about it. Vox Populi, I think, is going to top off our great tier. I'm going to put Vox Populi right there. In fact, I might put Vox Populi there. This song is just so much fun. Another upbeat villain song, but just Christian Borle is so good. Vox is so charismatic here. The beginning of this song is also really good. It's a banger. That rock part, it hits hard, but then just Vox takes this to a whole new level, man. And then we get some dips into some darker parts. Your wife knew it was wrong, Lou. You're weak. Smite me. Silence me. That's all you angels know how to do. It gets to some villain points. It gets to some villain lengths, and it's awesome. Moving on, obviously, you know, retention's it's a mother, dude. I gotta say, Be Prepared's right here, dude. And I gotta say that freaking Hellfire's right here. Be Prepared is like the gold standard for me. I think it's fantastic. The vocals are great. It's evil also. We're gonna kill Simba. It's slick. The way it starts, no fools, we're gonna kill him in Simba too. It builds, obviously. He's freaking rising, freaking subway surfing on this volcano at the end. What the hell's going on? Scar is one messed up dude, but Hellfire, that is the quintessential villain song. That is a perfect villain song. It is so dark for a Disney movie. This guy says, hey, that girl, she's a hottie. Who's that hottie over there? I kind of want her. Uh-oh. She doesn't like that. She says, no, I don't want you, buddy. And he goes, well, I respect your wishes. I would never do one of those Harvey Weinsteins. Ooh, I would never do that to you. I'll just kill you. That's a little easier. If I can't have you, nobody can have you. The scenes with like these guys in the red hoods, it's epic. Scary, not in like a freaky sense, but like a creepy sense, because this guy is so creepy. He's so pathetic, dude. He's pathetic, but he's still evil, and it rings out through his, you know, his malice and his malicious nature. He's holding this cloth, and then he hates the cloth, and then he loves the cloth, and he hates the cloth. That's true. This is the perfect villain song, and that's the list. I feel pretty good. 55, I believe, 53, I think it is. Let me know if I missed any, dude, and I guess I gotta update this list. Maybe in like a year, once some new songs come out. Oh, brother. My throat is destroyed. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe. More videos soon, yes.